Greetings, hello, welcome. Hi, it's your boy Dr. Ten, Dr. The Tens here now, and then TV. We got an excellent show for y'all. We got a new little baby be on cover as well as all the I'm the prize. I'm the prize going on. We're gonna jump right into it. Little baby, he just got his tape. So we gonna start off with that jump. Uh, I didn't listen to all of it because really the singles leading up are not, to the best. And here's my personal opinion. We're gonna share a screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of good songs. But my thing is I didn't get a lot of the variability that I was used to getting from a little baby project in terms of like people be saying he rapped the same, right? But here's my thing. I don't think he rap the same for real. Like I think he has a lot of variation. Sometimes he's storytelling, sometimes he doing different shit. Um really think that one of the best tracks he did was the one when he did that Drake shit and he did the Drake flip. No cap. But it's slotted to do well. It's gonna sell well. I think Lil Baby needs to work on making hooks or having features for people who can make hooks like Jeremiah Jean, or he has some R&B chicks on his female records. I feel like that would do him a lot of justice. But maybe he just did all this to make the bread, do a dolo to a smarter business decision where you don't gotta, split stuff up. But I don't really like the Nardo Wick feature like that. The Young Thug feature was very much appreciated. We didn't get a Gunna feature. Didn't get a Gunna feature or a Lil Durk feature. They both didn't feature on each other's solo endeavors. So maybe that's just I don't ascribe anything negative towards that. Maybe they just they did the thing together. Now they want to do their thing separate. They're both featured on a lot of different people's albums, so they've been working to similar capacity. Maybe as industry forcing them to fuck with each other like that. I ain't gonna go that deep into it, but singles I haven't liked. The first 2-3 songs was good. Didn't like Hey. I just don't like the that was the they didn't put the Detox Junk on here, but I didn't like that song. But they put the one where he was talking about California Breeze is okay. A lot of these beats are the mix for me. I didn't hear a lot of the melodies, but I heard a lot of the drums in his verse. His verse is good. Just I need to work on hooks. The big drama that came out of this is in conjunction with some other drama that we're all gonna break into with On the Prize. Is that Lil Baby diss Academics, right? So we're gonna look up where he did it at. Let me see. I'm gonna stop the screen sharing. Yeah, we getting right to it, folks. Right to it. Right in all the hoopla. I'm gonna change my my thing real quick though. I want the different cap. Boom, different cap. All right, so I'm gonna look at this real quick. So he started dissing. He dissed DJ Academics on 2 different tracks. So that didn't sit well with Academics. He did a response. We won't get into that. But first off, let's get into the actual which is where did Lil Baby diss him? Because I only got halfway in. Some of it I didn't fully process. I just the big difference between this and My Turn is features were better on My Turn. More catchy hooks on My Turn. I will say that. So that's where that is. And then Breakfast Club interview trying to clear up certain stuff of this Academics, but he just did that a cop a plea, and that's where I'm at with it. Let me see. Oof, that's good. The ear scratch. Let me look at where he did it. He did them on 2 different songs too, so that's kind of with the when what I'm saying, they're both like just surface level bars, right? But the fact that he did it more than once probably gonna bring some type of ain't gonna have the best feedback for doing that when it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what he say? He said it can be touched. Look, guys, so I'm about to show the screen. Share screen. So this is what he doing with it. So yeah, that's a. I just don't think it's that deep for real, but we gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying? I think Lil Baby got a lazy eye or something, cause yeah, he be looking a little cross-eyed off the yeah. But yeah, Lil Baby has no love for academics. He let be known a couple times on his new album. There's only me. In that is that what it's called? No, it's only me. See, look, the article already fucking up. Look at this. There's only me. It's only me. Look, this article. I see. Look, this is why I'll trust other independent. This is why I had to make my own news source. Niggas can't even spell shit right. Niggas can't even write shit right. Look at y'all. Controversial journalist first gets mentioned on the song From Now On featuring Future, where Baby goes in the academics pockets. Academics know he ain't as rich as me. So that's one of them. That is one. What does he said the song with Future? Yeah, From Now On ain't top, and then yeah, and then he mentions him again on also refers to on the song Top Priority, which sounds more threatening. Academics niggas think they can't get touched. I don't be on computers much. CD turn me up on YouTube. And then so after that, academics pretty much goes left and starts responding, and then we gonna get into that. But I wanted to cover the other jump first. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just go. Let me flow. Let me have it all flow in together. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So let's just get into that. Okay. So this is this comment when he says academics still he ain't as rich as be like academics never even said that. There's even a post that academics brought up where he's mentioning Lil Baby actually buying his new cars with his names on them, with his actual names on the shit. So we actually puts he's actually shouting out Lil Baby for doing so, saying most of these rappers, and it's like Academics also talking in general. He's saying most rappers, which is true, they lease their shit, they do different shit to stun, they don't own a lot of stuff. It's all a mirage in terms of clout. Lil Baby is of the 1% of the 1% rappers that's actually making money along with him. YoungBoy, Drake, Rod Wave, to name a few, Future. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a few rappers who actually get into the actual bag and actually make real money, but it's not that many. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these other rappers are getting on, they're making, decent money, but like you're talking about the rich, so they're talking about big money. It's only a few rappers. Lil Baby is one of those. And of course, like everybody knows Lil Baby got money like that. Like he's in all these commercials, he's doing all these shows. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we know that. To no duh. In general would not be you know what I'm saying? He didn't say his academics didn't say hit Lil Baby's name. When he did mention Lil Baby was in a good light. So the fact that Lil Baby chose to come after academics more than once on it, I find that interesting. And that's what the money part. Now he's saying he's talking spicy when he's saying academics think they can't get touched. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he tried to explain that on the Breakfast Club interview, and he was saying, well, I didn't mean that per se. Hold on, we're gonna get into the Breakfast Club interview. So there's a Breakfast Club interview that Lil Baby did after this concerning this. And he was saying he was trying to basically cop fleas because right after that, academics started roasting him, as he's known to do. Again, I never understand why the rapper people be trying to talk tough to the media people or people like Charleston White. It's not gonna go well for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all can't go after y'all actual ops. We all know that. You can't go after your actual ops. You can't go after the people who are actually trying to kill you. We understand that because in Atlanta, which we'll cover later, they're doubling, tripling down on the DA. 4PF, which is Lil Baby's organization, we'll say, is also under investigation by the DA. So all academics got to do is just cop pleas. On Charleston White. He got cop pleas and call 12 and hit the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the playbook has been established on how to deal with street rappers. This only is for people who are not in the hood, who doesn't have to deal with hood activities like a suburban person like myself, the whites, or if you're in a privileged situation or you made it like academics, you know what I'm saying, or you're a person that doesn't go outside and doesn't feel the need to serve yourself out in the public. It can seclude themselves in their place at their spot, whatever. Just call cop 12. Is that the answer? Is it just say DA is a 911 like I did in the last podcast we were talking about Charleston White, and he's like, it's them. They did the car in the trunk. They put the gun in the they put the gun in the car. They put the gun in the trunk. Is that the way to do it? We'll see. Because people hate 6ix9ine, but they're not gonna try to touch 6ix9ine because they assume he's police, right? But that again, that double standard and that dichotomy, it never ever makes sense to me. Why is it that when you don't care about who gets hit in a drive-by, you don't care who gets hit when people are out shooting in the street, but the moment somebody says they finna call police, even the threat of them calling police, they're automatically immune? It's very interesting. I always wonder that. So we gonna get into this little baby part with he's again interviewed by the Breakfast Club. And nothing to take away from it. I appreciate. I want all the my listen. I have an Atlanta bias. I want a free Thug, Gunna, everybody, prevent everybody else from going to jail because Atlanta has had a chokehold on the industry, and I want to keep that because I too am a Atlanta native. Now, most people would say, "Hey, Tune, with all those people gone, don't they have room for you to exist and whatnot?" And that may be true, may not be true, but I rather people be free than not, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. Competition aside, even though people operate in a state of less of abundance and they start eating each other like ravenous wolves, I choose not to delve into that. I choose not to go into it under those pretenses. Don't feel like it's good for your mental health. I don't feel like it's conducted for the best levels, the highest levels of creativity as well. So that's kind of my take on it. Free all the Atlantas. Damn you ads, but free my Atlanta peoples. Free them from captivity. That's where I'm at with it. But let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Free everybody, lock everybody up. Who knows? I don't care, But yeah, so this I'm gonna jump to the part where Lil Baby's copping please, and I'm gonna let y'all know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Should they went about it like this or not? We going, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. What is the big takeaway? You know what I'm saying? Post apocalypse.
Wake that ass up in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the.
Let's skip here.
It ain't even like
Little baby.
Right, like all their cars leased. They owe they labor.
All right, back up.
It wasn't at him.
And Jada's a businesswoman.
For sure.
And she seems like a great mom.
Shout out to the baby moms.
Excellent, mom.
Mm-hmm.
We seen you had a couple of shots at academics on the album.
There's only one shot.
I thought it was on.
No, he did too. We pointed out. We read an article, so he's already capping. He's already capping the Goblin Please. Let's keep it a
2 songs. I thought it was a song with Future.
One shot.
And on the Turning Point record, right?
Academic niggas that they can't get touched. Meaning somebody who be on the computer all day.
Nah, you see, look, you already doing his meeting. He said meeting, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you said the dude's name. If you say a dude's name, you could just say internet niggas, YouTube commentators, like how YoungBoy even said YouTube streamers, and he just said that blankly. If you wanted to keep it vague, you're not vague. You said somebody's name. Let's keep it above. You didn't even tag academics fan base. What, the chat niggas? You didn't say chat niggas. You said that niggas. So what is that? Come on, we need some accountability.
Got you.
It wasn't really
Trolling. It wasn't at him.
Saying
He used him as an example.
But I seen another interview. He like rappers broke. They leased their cars.
You said you ain't got more money than me.
Stop, man. Come on.
I never thought about that. I never in my mind did I even think.
I mean, but that's true. Like he said rappers. He didn't say you. So that's like, and for to do it twice, like, come on, this is where we're at. Now, Academics making the claim that he is doing this because the DA whatnot. You cannot go after your actual ops. You must go after, you know what I'm saying, the easy target. Academics is an easy target, essentially.
To compare y'all financially.
He do all the time, though.
Okay.
Not with you.
I don't think you're talking about you.
Me. That's what I'm saying. Why he say me? That's all.
He said your name?
Yeah. It ain't even like.
And that isn't true. See, and this is where we are spitting narratives. He's creating a narrative to have reason to shoot at him because he is under investigation. So he needs a reason to rap at somebody because it's getting down over here in the A.
Right, like all their cars leased. They owe they label this. He even had like a breakdown. My son. See, this is what pissed me off when my son showed me something. Yeah. My son showed me something. He like, Daddy, Like what?
So your son asked you, Daddy, he got more money than us?
Man,
He asked you that? Oh, he said it to you.
he was just like, pull it up and show me everything. Be saying or whatever.
I seen the titles for about 40 of your cars now.
I never had a car.
You
Academics even showed similar things to him posting his titles and gave him props for that. So this is where we're in disingenuous land. You feel me? So that's why I had to point that out and debunk. We are here to debunk. We're here to tell an accurate depiction of what is and isn't going on. And in general, hey, bro, leave the media people alone. There's other rappers you can go at. I feel like you don't want to do that. That's fine. I'm not advocate of going after the real, your real op, your street ops. We can fake a rapper here and there. Another thing, my thing in terms of rap beef in general, right? If you're gonna throw people and see, this is why I don't like a lot of the female rap beef, because they're not doing it in music. They're not keeping it in bars. Lil Baby did do it in music, so I give props for that. However, you're doing it to someone who will not respond back in music. He'll do it in a different way, which we will cover. Which we will cover. Right.
You know, he doesn't rap his car. You know, people rap the cars. You know, when you want to rap the cars.
And that's the difference. You don't know. You
He
paying
paints the
$50,000 car jobs and shit, like screen paint. Like, man.
Is that smart though?
It's his. He does what he want to do with
But I'm
it.
saying the cars already depreciate with value, right?
His cars,
My cars,
went up.
they like go up, or even if they did appreciate, they like let them.
Yeah.
Don't really matter. But then,
I mean, everybody knows cars don't appreciate. They depreciate in value regardless of the car and whatever you do to it. So like, it's him Steven saying that. Like, I'd have to see, like, because I don't know any cars that appreciate with value. I just don't see. I don't even think. Only thing that happens if it's a old car that, even then, like it has to be super rare and old, like a DeLorean or some shit.
they don't appreciate for the most part the cars.
Are you sure he said that? I don't.
What?
Doesn't even see that academics make more money than Lil Baby.
And see, I appreciate Envy for being the person asking the real questions in the room. You feel? Well, Charlamagne was also denying it too, but hey, you know, these are real. This is the Breakfast Club. You know, these are the forefathers of a lot of this shit. You know, the last radio goats. So them doing that and being like, hey, I don't know about this. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Where did he say that? I want the proof. Show us the proof. We demand to know if he's really capping or not.
I don't know if Axe said that. I know Baby said that on the record with Future. Though.
Man, you be going crazy on rap. I don't like that.
Okay, then just say that. That's what it is. He's mad that he's going at rappers in general. You know what I'm saying? Probably rappers that he likes, rappers that he knows that aren't making as much as Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? The Academics making more money than. Academics also pointed out that both Charlamagne and Envy also make a lot more money than most rappers, which is true. They just by consistency and how long they've been in the game. You know, their careers have outlived most rappers' careers who came and went. Many have sat on that chair and are no longer there. They're still sitting on the chair. So, you know, just pointing that out there.
You know what I like though? I like
A
that
lot
you
of people think rappers are broke.
because a lot of rappers are broke.
Some are.
Lil Baby, you are blessed.
I think the majority of artists
Ask
are
P.
financially struggling.
I be giving people the like benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't underestimate people. I try to like overestimate people. Yeah,
Right, but there's ups and downs too. Like there's sometimes,
that's up and down. I don't care
Yeah.
how much money you get. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like, ups and downs for sure.
and it's also how you financially handle your money.
Right.
Because sometimes it takes a lot to figure out investing, making sure that you're good. During the pandemic, a lot of people did struggle because they didn't have things put up
Right.
and saved. So I think, but that
Even this, like, okay, so in the next day, we're gonna cover Academics' response and how he was talking about Lil Baby, and he was just saying this nigga dumb as fuck. Now, I don't want to assume that rappers be dumb as fuck or whatnot, because hey, you can be dumb as fuck all day, right? But hey, you still got more money than me, right? Here, that's it. That is Academics' way to get jokes off, because hey, most of the time you can shit on him with money, if you can't shit on him with money, he gonna find something, and this way you look dumb as fuck. Now, you don't look the brightest when you say, number one, your car, I have cars that don't depreciate, and you have no concept or understanding of how rappers be broke. You see how they spend their money. This is not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just because Lil Baby's been around only, like, QC, a very successful label. Their artists, all their artists for the most part, either recouped, got to the bag, did something with in a way that their career in a more positive space than a lot of other rappers. Signed for better deals, got the label deals, all that shit. So maybe it's just a product of him being around Migos. Yachty is he's even hotter. He's even turning up again now, even though he's had a cold spot for a while. He has had a lot of success. So maybe he's just coming at it from a different perspective from people who actually know how to get the money versus rappers that do not. So I'm giving people grace. You feel me? I just want people to have the benefit of the doubt, but the lack of understanding of the nuance is probably why Lil Baby took umbrage. His not understanding that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't bode well in his favor though. So that is his take. Now we're gonna go to the academics' response to a lot of this. I shouldn't hold my nose when I do this, but I do. I can't help it. So yeah, this is the ongoing this is the two things he did. We're gonna go to see Lolo. He already wrote some bread. Listen. It's unfair for him to be going. That's not unfair. It's like, you know, you shouldn't go at people if you are scared of the result. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in general, right? You go at certain people because they're going to elicit a response, right? Because, you know, Freddie Gibbs, he tries to poke at academics for him to go off on him to boost the sales and whatnot. And most of the time, academics doesn't do that till after the first week sales come out. He's actually doing Lil Baby a favor, if you wanted to call it that, by roasting him, because his haters will keep listening to his shit, right? So you galvanize, you weaponize the fan base. You are poking the bear in a sense. You know? So we're gonna go to where he's saying.
That nigga first language is slurring and drooling, nigga.
See, look. See, look. That's where he coming at this nigga was, bro.
Bro, you know what I thought of when that nigga was writing that lyric? Academics ain't rich as me. This is that nigga right here. This is how I felt like he was in the studio with them engineer.
Hey yo, listen. He goes real ableist. So if y'all are people with disability and whatnot, and you have people with disabilities, you feel away. Listen, I do too. I got a brother who's a little autistic, so I be feeling away a little bit. But jokes are jokes. I'm fine with laughing at jokes if jokes funny. This nigga was going in. It was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but if this is not for y'all, I recommend not watching these next few streams of academics going at Lil Baby, because he's going in on this man. Look at this nigga's eye. Why you coming at them like this, bro? This shit crazy.
This is how I felt that nigga. That's just how I felt that nigga was in the studio saying it. I'm sorry. This is how I really feel. You feel me?
I'm trying to find that clip.
This is him looking at his feet like academics niggas could get touched. Yeah, this is how I felt he was looking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What is good with dude? Hey, Art of War and Beef. Most people, all right. The thing is, the positive thing about getting bullied, and if you're not a violent person, you had to respond a different way, right? And I think this brings up a good topic about, like, you know, people always say hip hop is high school, blah blah blah, and this is a good example why. Typically, right, when you're getting bullied and people trying to roast you, right, if you're the funny guy or a guy who's witty, you'll create a better response back. And then those bullies, quote unquote, like Lil Baby, the street dudes in general, or people who are solving problems with violence, well, then after you say something that they cannot have a witty response for, will respond with violence. Now, Lil Baby isn't in a space or a position where he can respond with violence because of the DA. So by exposing yourself to a witty, by allowing yourself or challenging somebody, you know, in any way in terms of using your words, because, you know, as a rapper, you should have a way with words, you lend yourself to other people with ways of words, i.e. comedians, commentators, and media.
I'm sorry. Again, I want an IQ test from this nigga Lil Baby, man.
That's crazy.
The best, listen, I'm not worried about 4PF at all, nigga. Nigga, when I wake up, I say 3 words, nigga. I'm like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, nigga. I click my heels, nigga, and say, Rico, Rico, Rico. They're not coming next to me, nigga. Trust me.
And that is true. That's all you really got to say, baby. Maybe that's a magic charm, because these niggas are trying to stay. They see how they did Young Thug. They seeing how they're looking in and investigating everybody else. Lil Baby has been many on a charity, many on a different foundation, donating, giving, kissing babies, damn near doing a political run with Stacey Abrams, all that shit. Remember I showed y'all Stacey Abrams? Hey yo, he was with Stacey Abrams. He's doing all this shit. He said Rico, Dorothy, whatever, Shorty from DA. I'm copping, please. I do not want no issues. Please spare me. Please spare me. I don't want to be out. That's what he's saying, pretty much.
It's a force field. Them niggas has been acting like they haven't been gangster in like 5 months because of y'all know the queen. Do I gotta bring her back up? I gotta bring the queen back up? Talking about 4 PF coming. Nigga, when I see 4 PF, you know what I'm saying? Fadi!
Wait, this ain't the one. I'm gonna find the one. When he says he announces that he finna pretty much academics after this. His after roasting Lil Baby, he said, I'm finna do a dossier. I'm finna go in on Lil Baby specifically. We finna go in on Lil Baby, and we gonna have a Lil Baby. We'll have a Lil Baby dissection. You pretty much gonna go in on Lil Baby a lot for the next couple weeks. Or a couple days even. He's finna go in on Lil Baby heavy. And I hate to see it, bro. But listen, you are challenging. It's like the equivalent of you see the Matador with the red shit. You put the red shit in front of the bulls and shit, and they tweak out. That's academics off the Henny, bro. Now he's finna tweak out on you, bro. Hate to see it, bro. But another casualty of war. You feel me? That's pretty much what it is.
Banking.
He did it because hey. This or Rico, you feel me? At his position, I guess he gotta take the jokes. Either take the jokes, you feel me, or face the wrath of, because Lord forbid he actually mentions his real ops. If you are from the Atlanta region, check out Atlantology when they're doing the breakdowns of the beefs. That shows you an insight of the inner workings of, you know what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna briefly try to break it down. And yeah.
He dropped his album last night, which was kind of interesting. Man, you dropped 2 whack singles. Niggas was looking at you weird because you couldn't miss. On Me, all them shits was fire. Jesus Christ. You was on a... Listen, I can spit the truth, but I'm not no hater. You couldn't miss. But nigga, if you ask me, you either was scared of... The way you messaged me, you was scared of Young Boy or you scared of something, nigga. Listen, baby, you're dropping music. It's for entertainment, nigga. Nobody think you're some top killer, my nigga. You're escaping a Rico by the skin of your teeth, nigga. That's just a fact. You all are scared of Afani gangster shit. You've been doing more give like Armagari. Only going if you came in the same hat to get. No, you won't, cause wisdom. You rappers are reconsidering lyrics. That's why y'all throwing niggas in the mix that got nothing to do with y'all beef.
This is true.
I of you. Yo, baby, you're so good. You're good at the street. Do it, Lil Baby. We get it. You're a rapper selling music. You putting out them singles, pass them to Big Act. I'll tell you if them okay? You got bars, but them hooks wasn't doing it. All right? Got some shit to do today. I got another stream planned for tomorrow. Let's tentatively put them out. Well, Big Act would have never told you to put them joints out, okay? Anyway, if you want to have more conversation, I have another stream planned for tomorrow because I got some shit to do today. I got another stream planned for tomorrow. Let's tentatively let's title it as the 4 PF dossier, okay? Love you, Lil Baby. It's only you. I bet if you get hit with that Rico, it won't be only you.
So that's him announcing that he's gonna go in. I want him just do. I'm trying to find the thing where he says like, you know, he probably actually makes it.
The Rico come down, nigga. You would be scared. So just like just don't try to touch. Don't mention academic name. How about you mention them niggas? If you gonna be beefing and tell them, nigga, you actually show them to shit. Listen, we all sitting outside of Atlanta looking at y'all like stuff top baby. You're dropping them. You and somebody pull up that clip. I would love to see it. Wait, or you scared of something? Will Lil Baby give us an answer or a track? When you're talking about academics, niggas could get tired. Okay, so we're gonna be digging into 4.
Okay, boom. I found it. I found it, y'all. I found it, y'all.
And I brought up the document when they had 4 PF on it. I get paid with or without you. Don't care. You're the biggest rapper, one of the biggest rappers. Definitely not as rich as you. Probably will never be. nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, stop with that bullshit. Is trying to like out tough each other in the music industry. All I'm saying is that if y'all really trying to out tough,
I think I found it, but I'm about to.
When y'all gonna drop the Fonnie Willis diss track, and then when y'all gonna actually rap about the niggas you're really trying to kill? Stop rapping about academics. Academics is not no street nigga with you. So this whole it's a whack line already when you're like, yo, academics could get touched. And academics could call the police on you, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, stop with that bullshit, bro. You a fucking millionaire. Stop it. Academics could get touched. Nigga, you're saying that because it won't fucking happen. What about the niggas who've been trying to kill you, though? What about the niggas who y'all been trying to kill? Should I bring that to the light? I think I will. So in the next few days, we will be talking about 4PF. Okay? Thank you. Lil Baby is just giving the new person who I need to talk about 4PF. Glad that you mentioned me, Lil Baby, because I need to know why you feel legally that Fonnie Willis ain't on your ass. And I brought up the document when they had 4PF on it. I don't care if I ever get a Lil Baby interview. I'm Big Act. Don't care. I get paid with or without you. Don't care. You're the biggest rapper, one of the biggest rappers. Definitely not as rich as you. Probably will never be. But it don't matter. I treat you like I treat every other fucking rapper, from D Savage all the way to the top. Okay? So we're gonna be digging into 4PF soon. I don't see you getting mad at the niggas who. Let me just keep it calm for now. Everybody heard about all the street shit y'all doing. I just don't report it no more. But clearly,
See, and then so that is Boone. That's his declaration, essentially of war, media warfare. I'll say not war, but media warfare against Lil Baby. And this stream happened today. I think future streams to come is him going to be roasting the living shit out of Lil Baby. And will he actually end up exposing him to, you know, I'm saying that, and actually, you know, in any way put him at legal risk and whatnot? He might be setting himself up for you know, angering us, the fellow denizens of Atlanta. Protect Lil Baby at all costs, but he should protect himself. And listen, leave the media people alone. That's all I'd be saying. Leave these media people the fuck alone. It's not worth it. You should have a good relationship with the media, or leave these people alone, or talk to them behind the scenes. You know, I really blame entourages for a lot of this stuff. Lil Baby mentioned his son. I mean, he's the adult, bro. You got to mention, like, hey, yo, he didn't say my name. We're good. Our rappers broke. Yes, many of them are. But you are not one of them, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, now you've incurred the wrath of this crazy dude, bro. I wouldn't say academic crazy dude, but he's just not the type of guy you want to beef with. You never want to beef with a dude who cares less than you, right? You know what I'm saying? He cares a little less than you do. You feel me? Like, look how he has him, bro. Look, I seen I showed you a couple snippets. This is him going even more crazy on dude, and it's just, you know, it's not something you want to see. Look how he did him right here, bro.
Bam, put that shit right back on. Like, new t-shirt, new draw. That's all you need. You chain them draw.
Nah, where's the one where he played?
This one.
It's only.
Oh,
that's why all my kids.
Oh shit! Look, let's see now. Look at what you brought up on yourself.
This nigga gonna need some withdrawal medicine, nigga. You see this?
It's only. Like, that's why all my takes, like, I really try to just go by myself.
What is this nigga talking about?
And see, look, this is one where people were first mentioning when Lil Baby first came out that he was you know, I mean, the drug community was like, bro, let's go with homie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, well, let's go with Lil Baby, bro. So, and look, see, and a lot of this happened when he first came out, and he has done clean his image. He's looked a lot less what's it called? Hood rat, unratchet. He's cleaned him up. Lil Baby has done a lot of, you know, the rich has cleaned you out in a lot of ways. You feel me? So the fact that he's choosing to go after a person like academics, now all that embarrassing shit, we finna bring all that shit up, bro. Now that's what it is. That's what it is.
Not only you was wrong, I'm gonna roast you for being wrong, nigga. The hell? Touring, everything else is an entertainment lawyer. In low touch. If we add up all the,
and he's just saying, Lil Baby, you should be worth, like, you should have touched 9 figures or more. And I agree, you know, like, everybody agrees with that. So
Anyway, I'm telling you, man, it's the fucking perks, man.
Can't wait. Like, that's why all my tapes, like, I really try to just go by myself. And I could have some. I'm in the studio.
No, that's Tourette's. He battling Tourette's and the perks, nigga. It's a handicap match, nigga. It's him versus the Tourette's and the perks. This shit is crazy.
This is just a snippet of what is to come that we are going to cover here on 2TV, but also just fair warning to other rappers. Try to have a good relationship with me. I'm not saying you got to kiss media ass or nothing, but it's very easy to not tweak out on media. Unless you're a Soulja Boy, unless you're a person like Soulja Boy, Kanye West, somebody who is well equipped to do battle with the media. You should not be doing this, bro, because unless you finna get theoretically rolled up in the media blunt that they finna smoke on you. Yeah, so that is the Lil Baby Lil Baby review, totality of what's going on in that regard. Other music that has come out is the T Grizzly Jones and G Herbo, but I think I covered the G Herbo last time. Juice WRLD dropped a single. Hopefully this is a preview to what is to come. It was a Marshmello single, so I don't know if it is anything actually in like with the Juice WRLD release of what he is going to put out, but it was featured on if you go to his Apple Music, it was a single by him. And typically, you know, a rapper will appear on a track is different than, you know, when they said this is a single and it's this artist and this artist type deal. So that's why I'm hoping that this is something that we might get another Juice WRLD posthumous. My only issue with the Juice WRLD posthumous Jones is that they always sound overproduced. They always sound overproduced because it feels like they always take out the original producer who made the original beat for it, and then they reproduce over it, and they add a lot of effects. They make it so like clean and almost takes a lot of the original sound out of the music. But at the end of the day, I feel like it still sounds good because it still has Juice WRLD vocals on it. Still sounds good, but I feel like, you know, they could chill out on the overproduction side. I feel like they could, you know, be a little lighter on now. In the Legends Never Die album, I understood that and it made more sense. But with the Fighting Demons tracks on there, people are just mad. It was mostly melancholy songs. I don't mind that. I just feel like they could have picked from better leaks. They do not pick leaks, so we're trying to release stuff that isn't leaked. I say just do the best music. Just put the best music out. It doesn't matter if it's leaked or not. The fans will respond and listen to it. That's how I generally feel. But yeah, T Grizzly dropped a tape called A Chapter from the Trenches. Check that out. G Herbo. If I didn't say that again, I'm going to reiterate, you know, Survivor's Remorse is you know, check out that. Sorry, I got some sniffles. Nardo Wick did a track with Polo G, feature Polo G called G Nikes or G Nikes. Tublo put out a tape. If y'all into that, 2 Chainz put out a song, but it might be from a movie, and then the Marshmello and Juice WRLD song called Bye Bye, and hopefully that is, you know, a precursor for some new. Because Lil Bibby was did a lot of little hinty tweets and stuff, and it was, you know, I thought it would be for more than just this single, but it might be just for this single. He might be milking just whatever the Juice WRLD vault is to promote his other artists, which, you know, sad. Might be unfortunate from some real Juice WRLD fans, but that's the nature of the business, and that's his benefit to do so as a label owner. So that's unfortunate but true. That's a lot of the new music come over. Now we're going to delve into the other academics drama, right? So, all right. So he had an altercation with his girlfriend, and from his assumption, I'm gonna just go by his words, and then we're gonna play the video. Pretty much, they were at a club, and other girls are trying to holler at academics for a video, for some pictures, but some of them are slipping in his number to just genuine groupie shit, typical groupie shit, and she didn't take that the best and started to act out. Now he had did the Fresh and Fit podcast before, and so a lot of the people rolling with him were from the Fresh and Fit show, and one of the security guards and the female security guards and their crew end up jumping his girl because the girl was tweaking out and throwing academics basically disrespecting him. So they try to do that in defense, but then the video only leaked because of that female security guard. So was she doing all that extra shit for clout? Most likely, yes. So, but did she was all this set up because she was acting out? His girl's acting out, yes. And academics takes full blame because he even mentions that he has taken this girl out before and she is fighting women. So yeah, definitely. He also say he's living with Shorty and that's like, why you having the girl live with you that be fighting other girls and doing all this extra shit? So he said he moving the girl out and he basically demoted her. But for me, if you vetting the girl and whatnot, she acting out, you know what I'm saying? In that regard, she got to go. You feel me? Like if she acting out like that, that's OD. She got to go. She got to go. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying he's moving Shorty out. He demoted her and stuff. So that's where he's at with it. But you know, let me just find out. But the funniest part was when they were arguing. He was saying he's the prize and whatnot. That was the funny part. Oh, they ain't posted. It was on here, but they might have took it down. They're trying to protect the academics image at all costs. But we gonna see on Shade Room. They still got it up. Probably his relationships with the other people is why. I mean, this is that Grant was that's being essentially his stuff, but he was would have thought they kept it up. Hey man, I just thought they would have done it for for the people. For the people, but it doesn't paint him in a great light, especially because he's showing him like shoving his girl a little bit. Not actually like hard, but he's basically trying to separate them, and then he's trying to, the girls start jumping him. He's trying to, just run interference and whatnot. It don't look good. It don't look the best. We'll just say it like that. It don't look the best. So that does make him look crazy. And then according to his words in the setup that led up to the breakup of the fight, he said, so I'm giving you context. Academic stepped into the Shade Room to provide a bit more context to the video involving heated altercation. Act says the women kept coming up to him, asking for pictures and trying to get him their number. This apparently angered the women he was with, and she proceeded to confront Academics. According to Academics, another girl pinched his girl, so he punched his girl, so he separated them and told his girl to calm down. And then that's when you see the video go, and then she's tweaking out. But he says she was then jumped by 3 girls. He then used his body to separate the women, and this he de-escalated the situation. Now, that's what he's saying. Did he de-escalate, quote unquote? But he's screaming and shouting over here, and it seemed like he escalated. You feel me? So we just go, we go let the viewers decide here on 2TV. All right, look how he's screaming, bro. I'm sorry, I'm laughing already. I'm just playing. And I just say I'm the prize. That's the part. That's the funniest part. I'm the fucking prize. I'm the prize, bitch. Let me see if I can find a more uncensored version on Twitter. Yeah, look. He had to separate. So we're gonna go back. His voice breaking is really what's killing me right now. His voice is breaking. He must be mad as shit, bro. Like she took his hat through it. She took his hat through it. And all right, this don't show the fight, but I'm gonna find the clip that has him scrapping and shit, bro, or something like that. I don't know what I can't show how you do, but we gonna just show this shit because I'm here to give y'all the people what y'all need in terms of team. Now, again, going in a battle like this, there's no right. He's in a lose-lose situation because number one, he shouldn't have brought Shorty out. She's gonna act like this. Number one. Number two, she acting like this. Unless you finna just walk away and just leave her out in the dirt in the dust, bro, like you don't have a winning option because you gotta take her somewhere so that she don't hit nobody, hit you. You probably got to get hit one way or the other. Either the Shorty's jumping, you gonna hit you, or either Shorty's jumping you, they, you know what I'm saying, that you can't avoid getting hit by these females, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like unless you finna, you know what I'm saying, protect yourself, which you're not allowed to do as a guy. You gotta take them hits, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That is what it is. But we gonna pull up to where it's at. Let me see. Yeah, I talked about Poland. Trying to find it. All right, boom. But yeah, this let this be a lesson to all the men out there. When you get to a position of money and power, just understand, like, you cannot take the hood out the shorty, bro. Like, if she a hood chick, bro, but she acts right around you, it don't matter. Just let the hood chick. If you go deal with a hood chick, you can't bring her out everywhere, bro. She a sneaky link. You put her over here. You cannot be outside with shorty because she gonna tweak out like this. All right, so and the girl also said she was drunk. Classic excuse. And this is altercation. So he's trying to separate. And then after that, the guards had to separate them after that. So yeah, it's not a good look. He had to be on. Each man had to put himself on people's court with him, with his own audience. His own audience had to question him and berate him. And even though, like, let's understand, like, he's a rich dude, bro, so a lot of his lifestyle choices and whatnot not gonna make sense to the average viewer, and the average viewer is not gonna understand that. So that the couple people would try to give him advice really can't really give him game because he living a different lifestyle. 9 to 5 shorty isn't gonna have time to be with a dude who works at odd hours. 3 a.m. you gotta take a flight to this location, go over there, boom, all this. You need somebody who's just gonna be with you and be a supportive person. And he felt like that was this person, and obviously this is the result of him taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Shorty pretty much told him, like, you were gonna not go with me. You're going over there to fuck these bitches, even though he went there for work, mostly work. You're going there to fuck all these bitches. You sure you're not gonna take me? And the company only paid for him, so he really had to come out of pocket to pay for her to travel with him. Which he got the money. It doesn't matter, but still. He's literally going there for work, and she was being insecure, in my opinion, which led to him having to take her just so she would shut the fuck up with the nagging. It's typically why a lot of guys do a lot of things, because their woman nags them to death. They cannot take the internal stress, so they just take him with them for the sake of peace. And was there peace here? No, it looked like a Zeus episode, bro. So nah, that's where we're at with that. So yeah, having to get put on homie court and whatnot by your own audience is tough. You know, you never want to be put in that position. But even though like he never he apologized to his audience, but you know, he's someone who doesn't who still themselves despite that. And I appreciate that he's standing on who he is as a person, admitting his flaws. He said, "Hey, I really like Shorty," you know what I'm saying? So that's what he was on with it. Hold on, I got blow my nose. But you're gonna hear me. But yeah, that's how he really liked his girl. Ain't nothing wrong with liking somebody, you feel me? And you really felt like it was for you. And you know, you turned out that wasn't for you, you know what I'm saying? You never know who is and isn't for you until you're put in a situation to where they are, or you know, you feel like they are, and then you feel like they are until they're not, you know. That's an unfortunate part of life that you gotta learn over time is who's there for you and who is not. So yeah, learn the hard way, unfortunately, guys. You know, let you not learn that way. All right, so another news, Kim Kardashian, she is trying to help Gunna get out of jail because Gunna was recently denied bail again. I don't know why she's helping Gunna and not Young Thug as well. But this is where we're at. And he's getting help from that. This is this is a letter from her saying that she met with him. But I'm gonna just let this let this rock out until I can blow my nose. I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't hear the nasty sound. Yep, that late allergy season hitting. But yeah, this is do this. You can see my little tiny face. All right, so this is what she writes. Imagine sitting in a jail cell for 155 days, no bond, the only evidence against you is a ticket from unrelated window 10 and someone saying you weren't in a gang. That's where my friend Sergio finds himself today after having his bond denied for a third time, despite being zero evidence he committed a crime. Earlier this year, I had pleasure meeting Sergio, aka Gunna. He appreciated my interest in criminal justice reform and asked me to take a look at his cousin's case. Since his incarceration, I have worked with his legal team and the facts of his case, and yet another example of why the justice system is anything but just. So, you know, that's her working out. Free Gunna, free. And hopefully that all works itself out in that regard. You know, I want Gunna to come out. He came off a great year this year. At the top of the year, he dropped a great. I didn't like the music, but it sold well. People liked it. At least I'll be giving credit. It was successful. He dropped a successful tape, and I want him to enjoy the fruits of his success. And unfortunately, he's been in jail all this time. So that is the unfortunate thing. Free him, free my cousin too, free trees. But you know, free Gunna as well. So that is the situation over here with it. But you know, hopefully whatever connects. I mean, I don't know. Trump ain't in office, so he can't just jiggle her titties and then the nigga go and wave his wand and get her out. I feel like that was one of the reasons she had pulls because Trump thought Kim Kardashian was bad, so a couple people he let slide in. Joe Biden, he's old, nothing works, bro. I mean, they're both old, but Joe Biden not as coherent. He focused on Ukraine and shit, bro. Like, so that's you know what I'm saying. I don't know what she finna do or her lawyer abilities or anything in that regard that's actually going to help in a substantial way. But I'm hoping that, you know, Gunna is released. So the DA just said they are looking into other rappers. So, you know, the Stoner Life, YSL has been gotten the fuck out of here. But the DA is not stopping there. Let me see if I can find it on Say Cheese, which is the only platform that we're going to see Charles White, who's getting canceled, which we'll talk about a little bit later. All right, so picture of Mozzie in the feds. I think he got locked up for something. I forgot what. But we finna see. All right, and shout out to Lil Baby because his tape is going to sell is on pace to sell 210K. Might be more so because of other stuff. They cut LiAngelo from the team. Unfortunate. Well, they keep trying to give him chances and whatnot. So if y'all don't like crab too, they getting crab the fuck out of here. They canceled the crab season. They ain't got no crab in the ocean no more. Y'all fished all the crab out, man. I don't know. Finna get a basic plan for Netflix. Okay. People broken Meg's house. Wait, hold on. They had 2 crab posts. Sorry, I got lost in the crab. I'm gonna look at this real quick. I wanted to see. So they said they not doing crabs. Oh, he just retweeted it. Okay, I got caught. You caught me, man. Say cheese, you got me. I guess you're really trying to let people know about these. If not, shout out to Wiz Khalifa giving wisdom. Not wearing the same thing twice is anything but a flex. It's not a flex. Almighty Soul 2. We're gonna get some new Chief Keef coming, so let y'all know about the Chief Keef. We got some new Chief Keef coming. And then also in the Lil Baby, he also was talking about Lil Baby responds to Quavo's request. I don't want your bitch. You can't swap it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want your bitch. We can't swap it out. And Quavo say, ain't tripping. We can swap it out. So, trying to find the Wack 100 said 21 Savage is a snitch because he's a person. All right, boom. All right, I found it. All right, so the DA, we're on DA, back to the DA. All right, back on topic, y'all. All right, so the DA announces Homicide Gang is next in line for RICO charges and says the gang is connected to both Future and Playboi Carti. So yeah, Homicide is connected to Playboi Carti and nominally the Future, a big name. They've had an ongoing rivalry with the Henchmen. That's 2 blood sets shooting at one another. There's a trail of dead and jailed rappers all throughout this beef. For more information, y'all should check out the Atlantology page. They've been up on the current rap beefs in Atlanta, or street beefs. If we're gonna briefly look at that, I'll show y'all that. Y'all Reddit, give y'all the Reddit sauce. The power of Reddit compels you. You know what I'm saying? And listen, most of these when people talk about a lot of these inner street beefs, bro, a lot of this stuff be going down on Reddit. A lot of music that ends up blowing up be going in on Reddit. Reddit is the source for the things that come before they come out. You know what I'm saying? The shit that gets hot before it gets hot on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? It's up from there, man. It's a lot of turns if you're an underground artist in any capacity. You're looking for a community of people to come out, and you know what I'm saying? Do not doubt the power of Reddit. Well, that'd be known. Shout out to Reddit. But so yeah, even the streets is on Reddit, bro. That's all I'll say. So yeah, Atlantology. It's they got I think the couple mods are from the other Chiracology and a couple others. You feel me? So yeah, so. Well, yeah, and I can obviously call Lil Baby Short Buzz Baby now. Like that. That's where we're at with it, bro. So that's unfortunate. But on here, I'm trying to find when they had the beefs updated. YB fans are trolling Lil Baby. Unfortunate. Yeah, all this is dominated by Lil Baby. Let me see. Man said, bring back department store Cardi. I'm dead. Trying to see if I can forget this post up. Hold on. They don't got the thing. All right, boom. Sorry, see, I didn't see it. All right, Atlanta Beats updated. It's 4 months ago. See, I didn't see that. It's my fault. My fault, y'all. All right, so this shows you the current state as of 4 months ago today on October 2022. Who is beefing with who? So all these people essentially clicked up, you know what I'm saying? So we got 21 Savage Slider Gang, you know what I'm saying, versus Westside 211 and PDE. Like all these people, including Slider Gang, Westside, PDE, 14, 1504, and 4L versus PFK, Henchman, 5L, 6L, GF, Hardbody, YFN. YSL is YFN, PFK, Henchman, Wanton BNB. Homicide, if you know are looking for that, that's the people are saying Homicide is associated with Future and Playboy Cardi. They are associated with DT and 800, and they have a beef with PFK, 3i, Henchman, 5i. And there's a lot of other ones here. Feel free to go look at Anthology. But they had 4PF is dealing with also had beef with YFN, a Henchman, a 5L, and 6L, which is why you know it's okay for that's why Future and you could say that's why Future and Lil Baby work together. And my enemy is my friend. Could be some street stuff tied into some real stuff. Who knows? I'm not going that deep into it. But if you want to nominally get into what is the current state of the street, what the DA is looking into in terms of how they're handing out these recent indictments based on the reoccurrence of violence and whatnot going on in Atlanta, check out Atlantology to understand what's going on in that community. And yeah, so I say all this to say, if you are a rapper who is not in the streets, your time is now, because a lot of these street rappers who are actually in the streets will soon no longer be on the streets for long. I don't say that, and I say that with the best intentions possible. I hope everybody does stay on the streets, avoids the RICO, all that, avoids the stuff, stay on the streets. However, it's a violent time, and the state's the law is cracking down. So if you are a guy who just raps with the talent, ability, and has a catchy hook, you know, being catchy is very important. If you have similar, I feel like Travis Porter. A group like Travis Porter would probably thrive heavy in this era. If you just make booty shaking music that lands in a strip club, but you have no ops and you are just here for a good time, perhaps in college campuses and whatnot, Georgia State, do all the Clark and all that, you know, hit the college spots in Georgia Tech. And then if you want to also have that college fan base with the party fan base, and that can transition into some club bangers and some things that will be hits within Atlanta, this is your time to shine, because the street guys are going away. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, or they're heavily aggressive. A lot of these street rappers can't even talk about street activities anymore. They have to make up beef like Lil Baby. So that is the current state of the Atlanta music industry. I assume labels will make a pivot towards signing R&B acts, rappers who are less street and more commercially viable that can keep out. But granted, the fans love that street shit, so we're gonna see how that will balance itself out. We'll be tuned in. You're tuned in to TV, and we'll keep you updated and ready with the current state of the hip hop genre. You know, and I will have and deep dives into the underground is coming soon. I'm doing my research. We're getting to it. The deep dives are coming in Trash Tunes coming on Halloween too. Yeah, I just gotta put all my little yes in there. All right, so we're moving on. So Nicki Minaj and Lotto have been going back and forth on Twitter. It has been going crazy, and this is the unfortunate part of a lot of female rap beef. Is mainly gonna stay on Twitter unless they end up meeting each other, which they gonna fight. Now I want some songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, but unfortunately, we're not there yet. We're not there where words are being. If bars are gonna be thrown, it's probably gonna be from Nicki Minaj. I do not assume the other female rappers are going to do so because they look up to Nicki and they're not really willing to get to the pen and write their shit. Lotto should do so, in my opinion. Like I said with with Meg Thee Stallion. The game is taken. You must take it. You must take it like Excalibur. You gotta be worthy of pulling the sword from the stone. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the rap game you'll be tested. You'll be tested by the OGs. They'll test you. That's why people had to go on those radio shows and freestyle and see if you was five for real. People in the industry will test you. A lot of rapper dudes will try to fuck you and all types of other shit gonna happen. But you gotta stay strong and stand tall and prove that you are here for the industry and not like, here as just something to be passed around. Now, granted, a lot of female rappers, they in it for a little bit or they get in a relationship, and that's their goal. That's kind of their move, is to just go until they get in a relationship, go until they do something else, they find a different hustle, do something else, and that's fine too. But if you're in it for the music, you know what I'm saying, then and you gotta be in it for the music. You gotta understand every part of what's going on. You feel me? So that's where I'm at. I'm a big takeaway, but we're gonna go into actual details. I feel like, big takeaway is Lotto should be in that shit. Lotto should be in that shit, in the thick of it, and just let it fly. You know what I'm saying? She should let it fly. She should get her bars together and start dropping diss tracks. She got 24 hours to respond. Hit her with some diss tracks. She got this amount of time to respond. Hit her with some diss tracks. That's where I'm at with it. So, but we gonna break it down. Let me know what y'all think. What is the move? How should people move? Hold on one moment. Sorry, I was being asked for things that I cannot do at the moment, but we will play you some videos and we finna transition. I got thrown off by Raphael Warnock. My sister wanted a charger. I was like, yo, why you want a charger now? Can it just wait? It can't wait. But here we are. This is one of the things from that. We're going to pull up more of it. This is some of it. Pretty much DMs were like, she tried to, Lotto pretty much tried to come through in the DMs. And it wasn't working out. And then Nicki Minaj started airing stuff out from the DMs. Wasn't the best way to go about doing things either. See, that's Nicki Minaj for her. She don't even understand what you see. Look. See, that's a beef in a nutshell. You feel me? Like this is why if you go come at, you know what I'm saying, Queen of the Barbs, you gotta come correct. She'll come after you. She'll be on top. She'll be on you. She will not feel me. Like it's not a game. That's how I feel. Hold on, I gotta stop the share and redo the share. RIP to the guy who played Dumbledore in Harry Potter. All right, so It's a lot. I had to come through with a lot because it's a lot that is being said. This is some of it. This is some of it. Yeah. So yeah, eventually they came to talk. I think they ended up talking on live stream, but we gonna see. But yeah, I don't think Nicki Minaj takes any of these female rappers seriously because y'all not getting in the stew and y'all fan base not as big as her. Doesn't rap with her unless it's Cardi, unless it's Meg. Doja Cat could be in this, but she chose to go and be in her art or pop land over here. Which again, any of y'all could pick to do pop land shit over here or just ignore everything Nicki Minaj is saying. Y'all choose to take umbrage to it. Because also I hear that she does stuff behind the scenes. And if so, hey, outside of y'all control, man, y'all gotta look, see, she's calling Nicki Minaj 40-year-old bully and stuff. Hold on. We don't get a break now.
Delusional to say that other girls are nothing to you. Yeah, you are. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now. I finished with me. I said, and for a long time, it was you. Yes, and your I can't think of the word. Like purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying. So I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said
listen, bro, you gotta leave Nicki alone, bro. Like, listen, it's one of those things. Like, if you're doing a battle of wits, bro, you gotta concrete, you gotta have screenshots, you gotta have facts, you gotta have your receipts. You know what I'm saying? Because she is on time and she's done this for a long time. You cannot out argue her. You cannot do none of that. Look, like, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it going.
I never said that you're no longer running. I said you are okay. Well, I love you and I will regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you from the sidelines. I feel very yes from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason. Purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this. And I cannot yeah, you said because you just said I like to say it's given though. It's given bar was nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with you. What's not going to benefit me?
What I think Nicki Minaj saying is that talking about me, mentioning me, bitch, is not gonna benefit you. Get my name in your mouth. It's not about to benefit you, bitch. Now, I don't know if Nicki Minaj really subtweeting Latto or not. If you want to say that she is, okay. Maybe she was subtweeting the fuck out of her. But bringing it up or not responding musically doesn't help you because you can make money off of responding musically. Doing all this, trying to expose calls, recording calls, doing this, that, the third, basically saying that doing all this just to say Nicki Minaj is a bully, which is already established and known throughout the hip hop community. You saying that doesn't mean anything because the barbs like that behavior from her, for being honest. So that's where I'm at with it. This did not help you. You look by even putting out this, especially the one where he said where she was stumbling, where he couldn't say the word misinterpret. So like and then nigga was on your way. You don't even know what you're talking about. It doesn't help. You don't look, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't help. This proved nothing except you recorded a private call. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are saying. Nicki Minaj said, when a person doesn't like you, but so much faking they can do. Okay, hold on, let me read this again. All right. Nicki Ben said it even though it's not about you, but the shoe fit, right? When a person doesn't like you, it's but so much faking they can do. They always be secretly waiting to show it. The smallest thing will happen, and they'll use the opportunity to pretend that they now have a problem when they've been wanting a problem in order to show their true colors. Now, this is true. You know what I'm saying? If someone really doesn't like you, they can only act like they don't like you for however long until they have a time to take umbrage. So, yeah. But this one person even says, what's this supposed to prove? She never said the stuff you accused her of saying was about you and your song. She was literally trying to educate you on how many female rappers were competing with her in the last 10 years, but you didn't even let her talk, which is true. She was over talking a lot. You weren't even trying to hear what Nicki Minaj was saying. You just wanted her to admit to wrongdoing. And essentially apologize to you. You're not going to get an apology from Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Either you going, if it's that bad, drop some bars, write some bars and send it to her. If it's like that. And if it's not like that, it's not that deep. You got to keep moving, keep pushing. Because, no permanent friends or enemies in business. People hate each other the next day, link back up again. That's the nature of this business. So, Latto, this isn't a good look. I don't think her PR team probably is in a tizzy for this because in terms of public sentiment, it doesn't help. When you didn't sell well and you're just want to be where the people don't feel like you earned, even Kodak Black was throwing you under the bus saying you did not earn this, this is not you. And now you're coming at after that, you were not coming at Kodak Black too. Also that because you did a song on Kodak. I don't know, but for every reason you were silent on Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? But you wanted to go at Nicki. And another of their back and forths was, if I can find it, was when they're basically like Latto was trying to say because Nicki Minaj she is married to a person who's done SA and her brother is locked up currently for SA and other behavior. So she was bringing that up, and then Nicki Minaj responded, "Well, it was cool when you did a song with Kodak Black because Latto did do a song with Kodak Black, who is also accused of SA and whatnot. So it just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all both are arguing." In a sense, for things that y'all are both doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are arguing about stuff like that's a moot point if you're going to go at it. See. One person even tweeted, now if they wanted to have an enabling sex offenders office, time for me to log out of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's what someone else tweeted about that, and that in regards to all of that. So yeah. So a lot of those tweets Nicki Minaj ended up deleting. But yeah, so yeah, them both going like using that, like again, that's why I leave morality out of hip hop. I leave the morality conversation out of hip hop because let's keep it a bug. These people are both, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no clean hands in terms of that. That's why it's like, you know, it's kind of like why bring it up. If you know if the, you know what I'm saying, don't throw stones at a glass house essentially. And then so, you know, because Nicki Minaj, she also leaves morals at the door when it comes to making hits. You are the one staying on a moral high ground. And so immediately when she throws that rock and breaks it, you look crazy. So it was not, I feel like Lotto took the L essentially because, you know, like this, you exposing private conversations did not prove anything really. It just showed that you were playing industry games. Someone else, while this was going on, put out this tweet saying another female rapper is better than these female rappers, saying Young M.A. is better than Nicki and Cardi B. Now, lyrically, I might still give it to Nicki, but Young M.A. makes a valid case. She just can't make hooks. But, you know, in terms of putting words together and talking that big stud talk, I mean, she's great at it. You know what I'm saying? She's really good at it. She's a very talented MC. So and there's one girl. So we're talking about rapping the ass and boob song. That shit crazy. I don't know what they talking about. Oop. See, that's the issue with Twitter. All right, so now this isn't a crazy thing to say. It's a fair argument if you want to make that argument. I'm not mad at it, but just want to bring in some hip hop talk. You know what I'm saying in terms of female rappers. Moving on from other female rappers, Ice Spice put out the meaning to the word munch. We want to know what munch was for a while. Didn't know what she was talking about. Talking about niggas munch. What is that? What is new lingo? And so Ice Spice reveals in a Rolling Stone interview the meaning of that. She says, and she describes herself. How do I describe? She says, how do I describe? How she was like, how can I describe a desperate man that wants to eat it all the time? And I will assume oral sex to that. You know, all the time. I was like, munch, he's a munch. So that's what she's saying a munch is. And the comments are unmerciful. He said she needs something to Old Spice. I'm dead. They're forcing her on us at this point. I'm dead. Hey man, she popping now. You know what I'm saying? So we are feeling her. People are feeling her. And she just teased a new song, sound like the SpongeBob song. I want to drop the SpongeBob song. I want to see what that's gonna sound like. Now I assume they're doing all this in her media tour and whatnot because she is about to sign a deal. Like I said before, she's negotiating the deal. She's hyping herself up because the deal is coming. She's trying to get her payday. Or that, or she's still doing her independent shit. Regardless, one way or the other, we will see more as time goes on. Right now, in further news, we're anticipating Trippie Redd. I'm anticipating Trippie Redd dropping. You know, what I'm saying not we, me. You feel you dig? Me. Let me see. It said I don't know. I think Trippie Redd dropped a single. Forgot what context, but in anticipation, as we're waiting for Trippie Redd to drop a new single, I think he is dropping an anime. I think he's working on an anime, and this is the goal I want to get into. I want to get in the music industry and get around people to make an anime myself. So you know that's where I'm at with it. I have a couple very strong ideas, in my opinion, but you know, till the money, clout, and power are there, it remains out of my reach. But I'm happy that Trippie Redd is getting the opportunity to do so. So let me see if I can find the post. I think a whole lot red certified to go platinum. That's good. Let me see. It's not dropped a single. Kanye West, and now it's Watch the Throne 2 who's coming. I don't know if Watch the Throne 2 coming for real, but if it does come, that'd be great. All right, look. But yeah, they said he about to drop an anime, so we gonna see. He said he's working with the creator of Boondocks too. So the creator of Boondocks. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a hit. He said it's an honor to be working with on the anime with the same guy that animated the show that made me love anime. I wouldn't consider a Boondocks the anime, but it's being script being worked on as we speak. So that's what he said. He's building with the homie. So that's the guy who animated, I think, who did a lot of the animation for that. So we'll be updated on that soon. So I'm very excited to see what comes of that level of content. Probably gonna be dropping in the aftermath after Love Letter to You 5, which we are trying to get soon. So there's that. And yeah, how y'all feel about the last rapper to come out with a show, that Jaden Smith show, which I thought was pretty mid, but it looked cool. And I hope that I think Trippie Redd has better sensibilities in my opinion. So we're hoping something about that. Let me see. So let me see some congratulatory things. Playboy Cardi's Whole Lot of Red is eligible certified platinum. I think the Kendrick Lamar jump is able to go is eligible for platinum status as well. So yeah, just shouting that out. Shout out to the people who are, getting their flowers and their just due. I like good news and bad news. I like it all wrapped up in one. That's why I like to cover in my on this platform. The ups and downs, essentially. You know what I'm saying? I like doing the ups and the downs. I feel like that's good constructive dialogue for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about it bleeds, it leads. I wanted that to be known. I want to give credit where credit is due. I feel like that's it's a good thing to do. Let me see. They said I have a weed dispenser. Ooh. Yeah, I can't find it. See if I can find it on. Jeez. And I like to say that's a good job on Kendrick. I feel like he was going to go platinum anyway, just because off a name eventually. But it's very good that he went on so fast. Even though me personally, I can't name that many songs off of that job outside of We Cry Together. Personal opinion, but nah, yeah, Mr. Morale, Big Step, eligible for platinum status. Want to just show that visual. But I want to know what Kendrick going to do after this tour and everything. As a PG Lang artist, how's he gonna move from here on out? What's he finna do? I don't know, but let me know what y'all think. Is he going to drop more music? Is he going to focus on Baby Keem, drop a little Baby Keem more? Is he going to branch out and do different things with different artwork and junk? What do you think is going to happen? Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? What is the future of Kendrick Lamar post this tour? Because he's probably going to go on tour for 2 years probably. You know what I'm saying? He's probably out on tour for a long time, right? All right, so moving on. This is non-hip hop, but still music news. So Bad Bunny is cleaning up at the AMAs, and I think it's real funny that a lot of these AMAs are non-American. Even though it's American Music Awards, a lot of these nominees are non-American. So I just wanted to point that out. For me, it's its own irony in its own case. I wanted to point that out for you, the viewer, to think is why. Maybe Americans suck at making music. Who knows? We gonna see. All right, so Bad Bunny received a total of 8 nominations and will compete for Artist of the Year against British singers Adele, Harry Styles, and Canadian musician The Weeknd. So yeah, look, all those people foreign, with the Community for Artists of the Year, the AMAs. I don't know, that's MAAs. All right, the AMAs, the American Music Awards. So I find that to be kind of interesting that this is happening like this. We're gonna see more how this will happen, but Bad Bunny's having a crazy year, bro. All-time year. It's like Michael Jackson post Thriller. He's going fucking crazy right now. So it's Bad Bunny's year, and I hope he, gets what he gets out of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially as an international artist, getting this much love in America, it's a big deal. I want that to be known, celebrated, congratulated, and all that. So you're right. Okay, so moving on to other news. All right, so Charleston White, he's been in the news lately for beefing with Lil Boosie's kids and T.I.'s kids and shit, but he's essentially now getting shadow banned. He was on a lot of different interviews. He's on Funny Marco. He's on 85 South Show. He's on a lot of interviews that recently were taken down because a recent video of him resurfaced, him saying some wild stuff. Now, he is known as saying wild stuff forever, like he said he essayed a white girl back in the day of him coming up and whatnot. But so yeah, now that's resurfacing. This has already been established, but now that's resurfacing. He's getting a lot of flack and whatnot, and that now people are pulling his interviews, all his interviews that he has done, they are pulling them. His YouTube is still up. I think they took his Instagram before this. But is this him? Is this the thing right before he gets completely pulled off all social media? We'll see. The only person that's kept supporting him and doesn't take his stuff down is Say Cheese. That's his current and constant collaborator. But now, without further ado, we will now show you what he said. If your discretion advised, of course, because that's watch y'all know this shit wild over here. You feel people be saying the most. All right, well, all right.
Some bitches need to. Goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them about when I raped this one girl one time.
Yeah.
Women let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it.
Whoa! What the fuck? Hey yo, this is crazy, bro. We go left, bro. He's where Charles, Charles White out of pocket, bro. We go this.
That's what I told him. I did the right thing. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping.
Hey what the fuck? All right, so his words do not reflect the words of 2TV and the 2TV podcast. I'm simply reacting to the wildness that's being said on here. So yeah, that crazy is saying crazy. But because of that, a lot of people have pulled their interviews from him, except for Say Cheese. I don't know in what regards he's going to respond to Say Cheese, but we will see more so of that in the future and how that will turn out in the future. Now, in general, people will say like, "Hey, can people really be canceled?" We see post Andrew Tate that he just transitioned to Rumble. He had a strong fan base. He's still okay. He's still viable. We see now with the the Alex Jones case, he was also stripped from everything. Also, he owes $1 billion in after his defamation case, and he can't go bankrupt or anything or run away. So people can be canceled to some degree, and some people can recover, some people cannot recover, social media wise, present wise. Will Charleston White recover after all these things of him being pulled? We'll see. In general, I don't really take old dudes seriously like that because there's a lot of uncle on the corner type people that you meet. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you see either the homeless dude down the street, can I have $1? I'm not saying he's like that, but you seen the old uncle at the family cookout who says a wild shit, and people always kind of give a second look and then turn the other way with it. I feel like that's who Charleston White is for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not to excuse any of this, not excusing it, but the things outside of this, people mostly do not take seriously. You know what I'm saying? I don't take seriously like that. This, on the other hand, crazy, and I'm not condoning any of the statements said on here. It's wild shit to say. But in other stances, I go back and forth because me, I'm a personal free speech advocate for a lot of things. So when it comes to everything that doesn't include actually committing violence to people, I'm for. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm for people saying and getting their stuff off and things being disproven in discourse. That's why I feel like the internet was a cool and free spot, because people could all come talk and they argue, they do whatever, but it's in the context of they're all saying how they really feel, how they really are, and all that is going on. But granted, it's a business. These are private companies or public companies, whatever. These are companies owned by shareholder stock people, owned by people who are trying to make money and make advertising. This is not good for advertising. So, TOS type stuff. Don't advocate for the violence of other people. This is a case of when people are saying using dangerous and quote unquote harmful language. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the case of that. But most of the time people say that, they're full of shit. This dude is actually pro advocating the SA and the D and the DV of women. That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? People go and listen to this and they end up doing wild shit. I agree that's because he's directly saying that. You know what I'm saying? He's directly saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people just say other shit, but not directly say this. You know what I'm saying? So these are two different, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time people get canceled for not this. He's actually, in a sense, he get canceled for the thing itself. I feel like that's valid. Get this man out of here. Should we? I don't know, like, in what respect to get him out of here, right? If people want to pull their interviews, that's fine. If YouTube wants to take away their YouTube channel, or Twitter does, the TOS, according to TOS, they're perfectly viable to do so. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen him also do a lot of good for the community of his community of in Texas. So, to see him also say these things, that does not help. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to do good by your community, it's coming some help. Don't help. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens with that. Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. So yeah, he was on a Funny Market interview, took down. He was on A5 South show, they took down. Again, the only person who's still with him like that is Stay Cheese. Stay Cheese didn't report this, also that. So this is a media game people play. I want to say everybody plays it. Everybody plays a media game. Everybody does. You see, I tried to post the Academics joint and the Grand Wizard nigga took it down. It was up there. That video was him was up. And the Academics say, hey, I'll take it down. I'm trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? Optics is everything. How you look is everything. And this especially applies now. We're transitioning back to Why Lives Matter Kanye Part 3. All right, that's why I called this segment. All right, so Kanye West has been tweaking, right? So he was on The Shop, and he was on a couple other podcasts that didn't air because he said anti-Semitic things, right? He's on Tucker Carlson, Joe, and they had to edit out stuff. Like, he said a lot of stuff about black people. It's perfectly fine. Again, say stuff about the Jewish community, not okay. We know what it is. They took his stuff, right? And in The Shop, they pulled his episode. Now, in general, if people say, and also they said back during the TMZ thing when he said the stuff about slavery was a choice, he said anti-Semitic stuff then too, and they edited that part out. So I always feel like that's interesting. You let him say whatever about other black people, you don't pull him. But when it comes to the Jewish community, you pull him. That's when you cross a red line. Of course, feel like that's interesting. But without further ado, I'm gonna play what not his comments, but what I'm gonna play what Kanye, not his comments about that, but just in the aftermath of this, what he has responded to, and I'm saying what he has said in response to these claims. I will say anti-Semitism is a real tough, is a messed up version of discrimination because it attacks the what is wrong with our society, but doesn't get to the root, right? So it attacks, like, anti-Semitism. A part of it is the classist argument. That's why a lot of poor white people end up being anti-Semitic, because it is brought to and marketed as a class movement. This is a people considered of a higher class, we're a lower class, eat the rich, all that did. But it's not all Jewish people. A lot of Jewish people are just know how to put their money together. But the actual mega rich people, some percentage of Jew, but majority of them are just old rich white dudes, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's really that. It's not just Jewish people, but they use Jewish people as a scapegoat for that. Those are not the people. You know what I'm saying? maybe some of the people, but they're not all of the people who are, you know, whatever Illuminati, whatever Freemason, whatever you want to call it, whatever New World Order. People will be saying New World Order and the Matrix, you know. So it's like Andrew Tate saying the Matrix. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So when you immediately blame one group of people, that obfuscates and that diffuses, that distracts from the total point of who actually are the haves who are controlling and is keeping things from the actual have-nots. And so that's why I feel like that's a failure on Kanye's part for doing so. The nigga doesn't read, so it's also that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga doesn't read. That's why him and politics don't make sense. Him, music, great. Him, fashion, great. Him, politics, because he doesn't read, and that's a place where, and you know what I'm saying, because your ideas carry more weight. But outside of that, this is what he said about Drake. We just don't talk about that first.
Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
You said,
and I don't apologize about it.
You said in war he'll fuck your baby's mother's mother.
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard.
What's going on? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
we was confused.
You know what it means. So,
God damn it!
And I put like Corey know what it means.
Corey, oh my God.
So, Drake.
Now,
is
if you don't know Corey, Corey is Kris Jenner's person, and he is basically trying to op on Kanye for years. So Kanye don't like the Corey dude, but yeah, that's he basically saying Drake smashed Kris, and I is that Kiki when he was talking about Kiki? Do you love me? That's crazy, bro. That picture looked crazy if that is true. Drake really smashed Kris Jenner. You gotta go down in the Hall of Fame's great sniper vault. Hey yo, leave that man alone, bro. But that is that. This is so it was there. I just didn't see it. All right, so this is what Kanye said in response to this is what he's been alleged over here. Kanye really single-handedly destroying his own legacy. Dog, I apologize for this. I'm not gonna lie. So, an ex-TMZ employee just revealed that Kanye praised Hitler in a rant that caused his interview to be canceled. This can't be real. And then in an episode of The Shop film with Kanye, literally was deleted yesterday because Kanye went on the show and doubled down on his anti-Semitism. So, you know, he was talking about, hey, this anti-Semitic, do you want to apologize? He doubled down on the anti-Semitism, so that's why people are going crazy over that. You know, not. I disagree to that. Shouldn't anti-Semitism? I disagree to those points. There are valid classes points to be made within anti-Semitism, but it's still bad. You're going after a group of people, and that's not okay. It's really just you are using classism to be racist. Be anti-Semitic, you know what I'm saying? That is why that's a good case on why, you know, classism can be used for good and for bad. Hitler used classism a lot. That is how he got into power, by saying these people are the people. What's wrong with, you know what I'm saying, so and so. This is why we should do the Holocaust. Blah blah blah. You know, so Kanye not understanding this is very dangerous rhetoric. It's not good. It's not good. So, you know, but this is what he said in response to go out, go back in. This is a response to people making of these comments.
Just saying, hey, if you call somebody out on bad business, that means you're being anti-Semitic. So I feel happy to have crossed the line of that idea, so we can speak openly about, you know, do things like getting canceled from the bank. A lot of this stuff for me is the richest black man in American history that put $140 million in JP Morgan and never even had a chance to not even get deals. We'll speak at it.
He got mad at the fucking the big ass shit. He's like, we'll speak on this another time. I thought that was funny. But I think it was funny that people said, all Kanye got to say is, I'm sorry. It's 2 words, man. Listen, Kanye ain't not the type to apologize. He doesn't argue with people richer than him. And some people who are richer than him happen to be who? The Jews? Is he really just mad because some Jewish people made more money than him? Is that his real gripe for real? I don't know. I'm not going to that far. But Kanye famously continues to say in current rhetoric, I do not argue with people who make less money than me. So are you mad at the people that make more money than you? So you just go start copping, please, and do it. I don't think I ain't gonna go that far. But he allegedly also announced Watch the Throne 2. We gonna see if that is true. I don't know if that. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. Jay-Z could be working with Kanye again just because he's not with Kim no more. You're not with the white girl, so it's okay. You can come back to the family gathering. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Ye starting a tremendous brand with Ian Connor as creative director. So this is him. He has to start. So he's also starting new brands because he's trying to figure it out. Tremendous with Ian Connor. It's on some comic book type shit. Def Jam's new artist. Excuse me. Connie Diamond, okay. Meet me first time that Sharon, okay.
This Juice is brought to you by my brother Hove. That's right. Courtesy of the Throne. That's right. Part 2 coming soon. Hit.
Okay, so that's that is that. It'd be interesting if Watch the Throne 2 came out again. We'll see. Let me see. Fabio Foreign. I don't know what song he dropped, but I do know back when we covered his originally when I was trying to figure out sound. His baby moms apologized. She usually apologized for all the comments that she said prior to him about bisexuality and whatever the fuck. She said she was just mad at some shit. Now I told y'all I was bullshit. Told y'all I was bullshit. I want to see if I can find another clip of that. But told y'all I was bullshit. I knew it was bullshit, bro. I knew it was clout chasing, bro. When we say when I said it was clout chasing marketing, told y'all I was clout chasing, bro. I already knew the okie doke was happening, bro. Can't tell me, bro. I told y'all I'm understanding of the I'm learning the ropes, how it all be working. Let me see. Lil Durk tweaking about his shorty. Let me see. JT to fan response to fans saying she want tickets to City Girls concert but left off this list. We gonna see. Shout out Glorilla. She doing her thing. I just wanted to say shout out to Glorilla because she fire. She fire. Raphael face off in the Georgia Senate debate. Okay. I don't know if it happened yet. But it's probably gonna be a funny debate. I ain't gonna lie. He probably gonna get roasted. It's gonna be crazy. Let me see. All right, currently can't find it because they keep showing all this Lotto Nicki Minaj junk. So, and listen, essentially, I'm leaving that. I'm chalking that up to women's business. For real. But we gonna see. Yeah, I can't find it right now. But yeah, we're gonna leave that up to women's business. Essentially. All right, so that so maybe we're gonna get Watch the Throne 2 and Kanye be doubling down. All right, so that's it for here. We're going to now transition into anime. I've watched the new Chainsaw Man. It is great. I recommend everybody watch it. So yeah, I watched that. I watched the Bleach jump. It was good. I'm saying I haven't watched Blue Lock that's came out this season, but I recommend. I want to get into Spy Family Part 2 as well. Haven't gotten into that. Good manga to read, I heard, is a Grand Blue Fantasy. If y'all into that, just doing some blanket recommendations. But yeah, Blue Lock that is coming out is good. This is an oldie. If y'all ever heard of Mongolian Chop Squad, or it's called Beck. That's a really good show. It's a music show by Rock Band. If you're into that type of stuff, I highly recommend. And we gonna go back in the fall. And it says I'm giving y'all the daily update with that. So yeah, Chainsaw Man, first episode is really good. Great opening episode. Mob Psycho, I like it. I like where they're going with it. In terms of the character development of the main character. The Bleach Jones just getting started, but it's already starting off with the hit. For good reviews on Blue Lock. My Hero. If y'all are not into the My Hero shit, I'm really hyped on that because it literally like sets the start of this season. They've been boxing the entire time. Like it's going so crazy. It's going so crazy. Like no filler. It's getting right to the shits. So if y'all fuck with that, then get tapped into the 6th season of My Hero. Still waiting on To Eternity season 2 to come. It's coming on the 23rd. It's coming real soon. So I heard Eminence of the Shadow is a good show. But I'm gonna get into it, but I'm gonna read the synopsis with y'all so we can all come into this together in case y'all haven't watched it. It's a 7.7 right now rated. So great heroes and diabolical villains are the types of characters that people long to be, but not this character. I'm bad with names, so I'm just not this MC. He longs to become a true mastermind behind it all, pull the strings, and have his machinations drive the entire story. In his previous life in modern day Japan, he was not able to achieve his goals, but now reborn into a world of magic, he will show the true eminence of the shadow. As Sid pretends to be another average mob character, he recruits members to his fake organization, Shadow Garden, aiming to take down the mysterious cult that lurks in the shadows. With plenty of ad-libs, Sid leads this fake organization against the foul yet surprisingly real Diablo's cult. Okay, so he's like pretty much it's in the it's an isekai. He's trying to basically fight a cult. Bullshitting his way into the cult. All right, so we'll see about that. Another show I like a lot is a Reincarnated as Sword. Really tap into that. Fuck with that. Episode 3 came out, Reincarnated as Sword. That shit is fire. I watch that shit, bro. It's going hard as fuck. Urusei Yatsuri is I heard this show's real good, hyping it up. If you need something to binge, if you are into shonen and you need something to binge, like you really need some shit to watch, I recommend Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is like Dragon Ball Z, but in fantasy. That's the best way I describe it. The new version of it, the Dragon Quest, Dino Daiboken, the 2020 version. There's an older version, but there's a new version. As it's right now has 100 episodes. I don't know if it has 100 episodes out, but it's on a lot of episodes, like 50. It's like 80, 90 episodes, maybe 100 episodes already out. I don't know. But this current one, the 2020 version, is going crazy. I recommend that to everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? If you're an anime fan. And Rick and Morty too. Rick and Morty season 6 is going crazy too. Yeah, so just keep y'all tapped in on that. We'll let y'all know. More as shit comes out. But I gave y'all the heavy hitters. This end of the year shit right now, currently in 2022. This is where you need, if you haven't watched anything all year, you want to get into some shit today. Now's the time. Now's the time to get into this shit because shit is coming out and it's going fucking crazy. All right, so into basketball. All right, so this is the fallout. This is the what we thought the fallout post the Jordan Poole shit with Golden State. We knew that Jordan Poole had till they had until Monday to give a deal to Jordan Poole. So now on today on Saturday, we got a deal for that. You could go to Shams for that. That's reliable NBA news for you guys. Getting directly from the players, as he's an NBA insider at the Athletic. Let me see. Nate Robinson is battling kidney failure. So, my best to him. I heard Dikembe Mutombo also got brain cancer of some sort. So, shout out to him. Thunder plan to waive Lugar, David Mboya, and create to sign Isaiah Joe. So this guy Isaiah Joe. Utah Jazz are waiving Jared Butler. The Charlotte Hornets are waiving LeAngelo Ball. Lakers Matt Ryan made the team's current opening night roster, as the team will waive him by today's roster cut deadline, sources tell. He's a 37.5% three-point land from three-point land. So he's 37. Naming 38% from three, including a 20-point performance with 6 threes last Sunday. Dikembe Mutombo is undergoing treatment for a brain tumor. Okay, he's undergoing treatment. All right. The Magic are waiving Devin Kennedy. The Timberwolves are signing center Luke Garza to a 2-way contract. And then Westbrook has a left hamstring injury and won't return. So, yeah, he got injured when he faced the Kings. They got blew out by the Kings in this preseason game. Looked god-awful, so I hope the best. Rockets are waiving Derek Favors. They're signing guard Theo Maledon. The Charlotte Hornets signed Theo Maledon. And the Pistons are waiving Kemba Walker. Now, why is everybody getting waived? They're waiving everybody because they are tanking for Wembanyama, bro. They're tanking. They're trying to get Victor Wembanyama, bro. All right, but they ain't Shane ain't showing the who's getting paid, which I thought he would have. But he chose not to. So we're gonna see on Woj if Woj got it, and if not, going back to say cheese with it. Just wanted the official with the visual to show y'all. But they're waiving everybody because they in the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. All right, boom. So we got the Wiggins shit. And his deal got a player option. Okay, so all right, so I'm trying to find the Jordan Poole deal. All right, boom. All right, so Jordan Poole's finalizing a 4-year, $140 million deal. Now, before they thought he was just going to get a $100 million deal, but after that punch, they had to cash homie out. So this is the fallout from the cash out. He's getting 140 M's for a 4-year deal, and they making sure he's right, bro. And then Andrew Wiggins has agreed to a 4-year, $109 million extension. Wiggins is now tied to the Warriors for 5 years, $143 million, and his deal also comes with a player option. All right, so after Jordan Poole, Wiggins extensions, the projected salary and luxury tax for the Warriors in 2023-2024 is $483 million. Fuck, bro. That is a bitch of a tax. They train Draymond. He's out of here, bro. He's out of here. He's fucking out of here, bro. Even then, the luxury tax still so high because they got to pay Curry, got to pay Clay. Like, it's tough. Like, but hey, man, they're a championship team, bro. They got 4 rings, bro. Hey, they cost to be the boss, essentially. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what that means, essentially. So they costing to be a Boston. That pretty much is it and all the topics I got for y'all. They're waving people. Lakers still suck. The season opening is around the corner. You gotta always relook again at when the NBA opening night is. It's currently, as the time of recording, the 16th. It's just turned to 16. Actually, it's 12 a.m. right now. So as the current recording, it's the 16th. Opening night is on 2 days from now. It should be on the 18th. Yeah, Tuesday on the 18th when I'll be back here live. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back here live. Well, we're probably going to be watching games while the shit going on. But, yeah, opening nights in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, NBA season is about to kick off, yo. Let's go. We in this bitch a long time. We waited a long time for this, and yeah, the only reason I heard why they didn't suspend Draymond is because they wanted him for opening night for ring night. So that's pretty much it. He was going to bitch and moan and throw a tizzy if they didn't give his shit for ring night. Which hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Unfortunate but true. But you know, we're gonna see how this season gonna turn out. The drama, the turmoil, all that is eventually reality TV. That's why I'm doing basketball for that. And I, unlike reality TV, I could do some betting, some sports betting. Yeah, some money will be made, hopefully. And yeah, so that's everything I got right now. We gonna hope for the best and see how everything gonna turn out. It's your boy Tune, Doctor of the Tunes, and you're not tuned in to Tune TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back on Tuesday.